Hey guys, I'm Dreamer555 here, and I'm just here to update you on what I've been doing lately. And lately I've been playing a lot of Xbox. My Easter holidays just ended, and I'm back to school today. But, still playing some Xbox. I went away from playing Black Ops 2, which is a really good game. You want to get your hands on that game. I went away from that and I started playing this Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and when I used to have my PS2, I don't go with Sony anymore, so don't worry. When I used to have my PS2, I played a lot of Tony Hawk, and I just got my hands on Tony Hawk Project 8. It's a really good game. It takes quite a bit of concentration though. And from there, I played a bit of ESPN NHL 2K5, which is really fun too. And right now I'm trying to play this Football Manager. But yeah, my Xbox is downloading because I finally, it's getting updates and stuff. And yeah. So some very good games I've played this year, and they're not even from this year. The new games aren't. I really don't find they're as good as the old games. But I suppose they're good enough because of the better quality and all this. I'm also playing FIFA. It's a really good game. I have it up here. I have quite a few games up here. I have my whole setup here. The Xbox there, and the TV is there. So yeah, that's a good setup for me. I've been playing some tennis as well. I don't know if you know. You obviously probably know about Topspin. It's a really good game. I was addicted to it for so long, but then I just guess I got tired of it after a while. I've been watching a lot of movies, this Easter with my family, and it's been real nice. And some movies that I really did enjoy. Argo was really interesting for me because I like them kind of movies, and I'm kind of into that, and it was really interesting to see how the investigation and actions and how the Canadians and everybody helped each other out, and the way that they got the Americans out of the embassy. It's like kind of a thriller. You're on the edge of your seat for most of the time because you don't think they're gonna make it out. Another good film. I watched a load of good films. I remember I watched one last night. I don't remember. Oh, it was called What Richie Did. I think something like that. And that was really good. It was Irish. That movie, just shows you how fast something can happen. Another really good movie would probably have to be The Amazing Spider-Man, because the new one is amazing. I mean, it is really good. It lives up to what it was supposed to be. Avengers Assemble I haven't seen yet, but I have my eye on that. But one movie I was watching this year, I didn't see it years before it came out in I don't know, I think 2000. It was really, really good. And it took me, and I was almost crying afterwards, but it's called The Butterfly Effect with Ashton Kutcher in it. And it is really, really good. It reminded me of the movie The Memento. I don't know if you've ever watched that, but if you haven't, you should watch it. It takes a lot of patience to actually watch that movie, though, because you need a lot of concentration, because the things that are happening everywhere at every second. Another good movie that I've been watching a lot lately, actually my friend comes over and he keeps wanting to watch it, is one with The Rock in it, and it's based on a true story. and it's called The Gridden Gang. The Gridden Gang is a American football movie, so even if you don't like American football, I still do think that you're really gonna love this film. It was made in, I think, I think it was made in around 2006. It's a really good movie. But one thing, guys, I really wanted to get talking about is, a lot of people now are out playing war games and COD and Halo and Battlefield, and that's cool and that's all right. But I think people should be taking a break from that and really just like going with games like this, and they keep you real busy. That's called MX versus ATV Reflex, and this is one of the many that I have played, and this is a really exceptional one. If you're going to get out, there's not many of these that you can get. If you're living in the UK, GameStop might be a place you want to go check, but they don't have many of these left. It took me a long time to get this again. My friend had it and it had broke. He brought it over here one time, and then he brought it back home. When I asked him to bring it over again, he said it was broken. So that was a bit, like, but yeah. So you should really get off them war games for just like, I don't know, just like a few days, just and try these games. It's really great to have games like that, not always be constantly war games, because I don't know about you, but my parents tell me when I play war games, I'm just a totally different kid, and it's just hard to control. But, I do like them games, you should try them. I've been watching a few TV shows with my family that they downloaded off the internet. And because we don't get them down here in Ireland, they're played in America, but they're really good. For my taste, they're really good. There's 2.5 Men, which we do get here, but there's one episode in advance in America with Ashton Kutcher. It got quite funny last week. Person of Interest is really interesting. It's about this. Yeah, I don't want to sound too stupid explaining it, but it is. It's about this guy who invented. He calls it the Thing, and it's like a big computer code that can track anybody. Everybody has a number, and like they protect people. And this guy's a former CIA agent, and it's victim or perpetrator. If your number's up, they'll find you. And that's basically what it is. And it's really good. The thing I didn't like when I first started watching it is that they don't continue episodes. Like, you can see one person in an episode, one episode will happen, and 3 or 4 episodes later, that episode will continue. Or the same person will come into it. But it's never the same people. There's only 4 people in it that are always the same. Guaranteed, like. And that is really good. Another one I don't really watch, but I know a lot of people who like it. It's Grey's Anatomy. There's Suits, TV shows. There's many shows, but them are just examples of some that I watch. Friday Night Lights is a TV show about the high school football, but it's not all football. It's really touching. It's a great show. It's unbelievable. And you'll notice in one of the seasons they didn't finish it off because I think there was a strike or something that happened. But that just tends to happen in business. And they made a movie after that. I'm only on like season 4 right now, but I'm really interested and I'm hooked on it, and it's just so good. So you should get around to watching that. Even look up Friday Night Lights. Some of the season 1 episodes on YouTube, not like the full episode, but you'll find some of the videos of the first episode, and it's really, really quite touching, if I'm honest with you. Now, that's all for movies and games. Now, there's podcasts on my iPod that I've been listening to that have really interested me. My dad told me about them, and they're very interesting. I find them interesting if you're really interested in science and stuff like that in school, or just knowing a load of stuff. Just it calms you, kind of thing to know. It's called Big Picture Science on podcasts on your iPod. So if you have any Apple thing or anything that you can download apps on, if you go on into your apps and put in podcasts, it'll come up. The thing that comes up, it's like the picture's purple and says podcasts underneath. That's the one you want to download. And then once that's downloaded, you go into that and look up Big Picture Science, and that'll come up like the Big Picture Science. It'll be orange and grey with a white background, and it's really interesting. If I'm honest with you, they're 40 minutes long each, and you just listen to them when you're bored, or if you're down all day, you want to go to work, you're not listening to an hour away from work, you're listening to those. It's really quite interesting. And there's another one called TED Talks. Oh, they have TED Talks all over the world, and these just talk to the people about what they meant in the TED Talk and all of this, and it's called the TED Radio Hour. It's really good. That is that's the first one I started to listen to. Now I listen to them while going to bed, and they're really good. And I do really like them, and I probably got every episode ever, and I'm only listening. I'm not even close to updated. Well, I am updated, but I haven't even listened close to all of them, like hundreds and hundreds listed. But you don't have to download all the previous ones, you can just keep up to date with the ones that are now. And there's one more, and it's How to Do Everything. If you look it up on your podcasts thing app, and it's really, I listened to it last night for the first time. I listened to two of them in half an hour each, and they're really good because they mix up a bunch of things. Like last night it was BU2s. It was those are playing jet pilots who were over in South Korea. They were romance, basketball, and yeah, that was it. And then the other one was 7 days with John or something like that, and he lay in bed for 70 days with his head tilted 6 inches under his legs. So his head was under his legs to simulate what NASA were doing experiments, and he signed up. And so it was just to see what astronauts feel. So I found that quite interesting, if I was honest. It was real good. Another thing I won't talk about it all now, but this thing with Korea and America and the world and everything is getting really out of hand. And if you agree with me and want me to post a video about what I think they should do, or if they should make peace and just stop, and Korea just stop building nuclear weapons, I want you to just click on that like button right down there, and click on the subscribe button up there, and watch the rest of my videos, because it mean a lot to me. I've got a lot of views on one of my videos. It's called and it's just retarded the amount of views that I got on it. It was 2,982 views or something like that. So for now, just comment, like, subscribe. This is Furry Murray signing out. I'll see you back soon.